and welcome to another edition of Eternal Sunday here at Grillga Games. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside Macho Man, Nat Caron.
Hello guys, glad to be here.
Am I pronouncing the
Surname?
surname?
No,
What
Karen
is
is
it? It's
fine.
Karen?
It's supposed to be Caron, but Karen is just fine.
It's supposed to be Caron.
Caron.
Right. So I'm
Yeah.
getting it right.
Yeah, Caron is fine, but I've been being called Karen,
Oh,
for like a long time, so I'm
Nat
just getting used to it.
Karen.
Nat Karen.
So you have
Nathaniel
both.
Karen.
What?
Nathaniel Karen is my full
Oh,
name.
Nathaniel Karen.
Yeah.
So you have both male and female name.
Karen as with a C though.
I
Caron.
I
No K.
know. That's why I'm pronouncing it Caron. Anyway, yeah, we're watching a match between Nigel Lim and Sebastian Lee here. Nigel is on D&T, Deaf and Texas. Is that right?
Yep, Def in Texas, and Sebastian Lee should be on Mono Red Stompy.
Yeah. Mono Red Stompy is not something that you see fairly often, I feel. It's
Yeah, so
it's a weird deck.
there was a recent uptick in Mono Red Stompy. Because of it was to combat the like the Ren 6 meta sort of pushed out a lot of DNT.
Mm-hmm.
Then that made way for Dark Depths to come through.
Right.
Then
okay.
now Mono Red Stompy is to fight Dark Depths.
And
so that's how like this sort of like
this
layering thing works.
Goes, and then DNT is coming back to combat Mono Red Stompy. No.
Actually, yeah, Mono Red. I believe DNT is a decent matchup against Mono Red.
All right.
We'll see here. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it starts off with a seeding song. Actually, starts off with a whole bunch of other things. But seeding song on turn 1.
So Mr. Boost is 5 red mana.
And that's enough to cast a dragon. Oh, that's a cough. All right.
Is it Koth the new Chandra?
No, that's a new Chandra.
Yeah. So this is the new Chandra. I believe it upticks gives Nigel an emblem.
Holy smokes!
You want to bring up new Chandra?
Yeah.
Run a name?
Chandra Awoken. Chandra Awoken Pyromancer. Awakened Inferno. Yeah. The good stuff. No, this is not.
No, it's not. It's not the same
It's not
Chandra.
new Chandra.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Chandra Torch of Defiance. Damn.
Okay.
Yeah. But it also plays new Chandra, right? Yeah, Touch of Defiance. There we go. So I believe he added 2 red to his mana
5.
pool.
Yeah. So he produced 5 mana of the seeding song. So with 1 mana floating, he cast Chandra. Then upticked, produced 2. Then 2+1 cast a Trinisphere.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the Trinisphere in this matchup, like, not particularly relevant, especially, Nigel starting off with turn 1
Aether Vial.
Aether Vial, and Aether Vial is basically just gonna get him all the goodies, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, it can prevent him from casting his Swords of Plowshares to deal with all the goblin.
Okay.
Yeah,
All the gobbles.
the gobos.
All right, so Mountain cannot be played.
So deals 2 damage to Nigel. Correct.
Yeah, and instead, Ensnaring Bridge, yes. Mother.
Anatone Mother Runes. And this is an upkeep trigger on the stack. Aether Vial with the Aether Vial trigger on the stack.
Yeah. Yeah, but Sebastian's gonna go down to 0 cards soon, and the mother's not looking that great, that hot. All right. This is actually a really good start for Sebastian, man. Turn one Chandra and
Trinisphere, yeah.
That's pretty good. I like this deck. I like this deck a lot. Alright, so he uptakes, sees a Chandra, shoots down for 2. Unfortunately, the mothers now can still attack the Chandra because he's got 1 card in hand. Can attack through the bridge, but that not too much of a biggie. Ooh.
Okay,
Revoker.
So did he
laid
the Revoker down with the Aether Vial, right?
Yep.
Okay.
He cast the Revoker. Wait.
Yeah, the thing is, if he casts the Revoker, he can't. You want to get it? Yep. Okay. So we're getting a judge call by Mick here. I believe Nigel cast the Revoker through the Trinosphere. Yeah, so the problem here is that Revoker should cost 3, whereas I believe he paid through it with his original port and Wasteland. So yeah, Mick is trying to resolve the problem now. Hi Sleeper 37. I believe the Power 9 podcast has sort of been put on hold at the moment. So Mick trying his best here to try to solve the problem. But it could be quite sticky as there's a lot of actions took in place between casting of the Revoker and us being able there to fix the mistake. So what was the verdict, Mr. Mick?
Okay, so it was about to go to like one turn already,
Okay.
and I decided to rewind. I think that might have been the wrong move.
Okay. So,
But anyway, yeah. So the end result is that Nigel there couldn't cast the Revoker. He had to vial in the Revoker. Did he just cast the Revoker again?
no, I believe he vialed it onto.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not too sure why he tapped his 2 lands.
Oh no, to tap down
Tapped on
Sebastian's
the City of Traders.
City of Traders.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So I believe you said there's an emblem on Sebastian's side. So what does the emblem read? You get an emblem with whenever you cast a spell, this emblem deals 5 damage to target creature or player.
yeah, so it's a really very powerful thing. So Sebastian here just wants to just start casting spells, right? Like he has the bridge on lockdown already. So he has the bridge and basically is doing work, right? All he has to do is just start casting spells. That's all.
Yep. So interesting here, he only has 2 mana sources.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
And
he can't cast
it
he can't
through
cast
the
any spells through the
Trinisphere, yeah.
Trinisphere.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. And I believe he sacked the City of Traders. Oh no, because he played a land this turn. He sacked the City of Traders.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, that was messy. That was very, very messy. Been out of Magic for Sleeper 37 saying been out of Magic for a bit. Is the Power 9 podcast still around? Whoa. Hi Sleeper 37. You are one of the very few people who actually listen to Power 9 podcast, and I thank you for it. The website is still up, but we have not produced any new episodes at all. Nat, would you like to join me in running a podcast?
Oh, I've been on the podcast once.
Once, right?
I've been on, and I
remember.
enjoyed my time there, so
Yeah.
I don't mind. Yeah. I also listen to a lot of MTG podcasts. Shout out to the Eternal Glory,
Oh, okay.
Leaving a Legacy.
Leaving a Legacy is nice.
Yeah,
Leaving a Legacy is nice.
yeah. I'll mainly listen to those two. Brainstorm Brewery, all these legacy podcasts actually.
yeah.
A lot I listen to.
Brainstorm Brewery is not really a legacy podcast.
Not legacy podcast, but they
it's like money. It's a money podcast.
Yeah, that is. So we see enter an Aether on 3 and a Sanctum
Sanctum
Prelate
Prelate,
naming
yeah.
4, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe
So-
that's for Chandra.
Sebastian here just stuck, right? He can't really play any spells. He needs like more mana sources.
Well, the port is doing work on Nigel's side.
Yeah.
Not letting Sebastian cast any spells.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, Rishadan Pot just going to be on permanent tap. Sebastian just needs another land. That's all he needs, right? Like he can cast the Chalice for 0, shoot for 5, and his hand is just stuck full of stuff.
Oof. So not playing any cards last turn cost Sebastian 4 damage of life here with allowing the prelate and Revoker to swing in.
Ouch.
So
ouch.
It's interesting. Nigel's probably put it on 4 to stop the Fiery Confluence. I believe Fiery Confluence is a card that is
is amazing.
I believe does 1 damage to each creature your opponent controls or each creature, but basically a board wipe for Sebastian.
Yeah, he's still got his 2 Mother of Runes, right? But the Fiery Confluence is
it does not target.
Yeah, it doesn't target, but like the damage is red, so it does prevent the damage.
Yes.
More importantly,
yep.
More importantly, it deals 2 damage to each opponent, right? So it goes this 1 card is now worth 11 points of damage with the Chandra's emblem.
It's whenever you cast a spell.
Yeah, whenever
so
you
2
cast
4 6 plus 5.
Yeah, 2 4 6 plus 5. Yeah,
and I believe Nigel's at a 16.
Wow, really good. Nice spell. There is a Blood Moon in Sebastian's hand, but he won't be able to deploy any of his cards. And Nigel here just swinging in.
So yeah,
that's another. Oh.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage here.
Ouch!
As Sebastian Lee did not play a card last turn.
And yeah, that's the game. Wow. So Sebastian just gets stuck under his own Trinisphere.
Yep.
So weird.
You see, he didn't draw the 4th land to play to make his Nigel's port irrelevant.
Yeah.
Because Nigel's port actually kept him from
from getting to 4 mana, right?
Yeah. From
getting to 3 mana.
It stopped Sebastian from casting any of his spells.
Mm-mm.
And yeah.
Trinisphere is an interesting card. I like cards that bend the rules of the game, and that's why in Modern my favorite card is Thalia. So Trinisphere says here, as long as it is untapped, each spell that would cost less than 3 mana to cast costs 3 mana to cast.
And that's
minimum.
After this is a bit of rules, but this is after any additional costs, correct?
Yeah, after any additional costs or this thing. So it itself is an additional cost.
But it comes after all the applied.
Yes.
Man, I can be applying for that judge stuff.
Whoa. Well, judges are irrelevant anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Plus, I don't have $100 lying around. So.
Oh man, dude, you could just apply, man. It's like $100 to get like judge foils, and I bet you everyone's gonna apply to become a judge. That's not true. There are some people.
I'm on holiday now, so maybe I have some free time.
Yeah.
Do
some of the testingies.
Like a mock test.
Things. Yeah, all the mock tests and stuff. They're useful. All right. So Nigel, they're gonna sideboard. I don't know what Nigel can bring in. Maybe Kataki War's Wage, but that's also very niche.
Well, you want to pull up MTG Top 8 and see see what the D&D deck is rocking with.
Sebastian here, I think, Blood Moons are great, but I don't think it really is the best option here, especially since
even Nigel's sleeves are basic. So play around the Blood Moon.
Or is he gonna put like the card like face down?
Yeah, if he gets mana screwed.
Clearly, I mean, like Nigel will keep the Thalias in his deck. There's a Cataclysm.
Is that relevant?
Cataclysm's cool.
Is it? I don't think it's.
Yeah, but I mean, like Sebastian will always have like one Blood Moon. He wants to like keep one Blood Moon, one Ensnaring Bridge, and one Chandra.
And like maybe one threat.
And one threat. Well, the Chandra is.
I don't think a Planeswalker is a type you can choose from.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see here.
No, Planeswalker is a type that you choose from.
I know. I believe the Cataclysm reads each player chooses a artifact creature enchantment and sacrifices the rest of the permanents.
Yeah, so not very useful.
Maybe Leonin Relic Water.
Yeah, that gets rid of artifacts. Yeah.
Maybe perhaps exile to deal with the goblins. I'm like sort of tanking on the name of the goblins that they what's it
Siege
called?
Gang. No,
No,
it's not
it's
Siege Gang. Rebel Master.
yeah, Goblin
Right.
Rebel Master and the new
War
one
Boss.
from
Legion
yeah,
War Boss.
Legion War Boss.
Oh, Legion War Boss is an interesting card. I like it a lot, but I think it pales in comparison to something like Goblin Rebel Master. So powerful.
Yeah, so I believe actually D&T is more D&T is quite favored here because the Chalice on one doesn't really do that much, you know, especially
Yep.
if Nigel's on the play, he has to stick that Aether Vial.
Yeah.
Then the Chalice on one doesn't really do much. But what we see here from the red mono red Moon Stompy side is that this spice and sulfur
4
elemental.
sulfur elementals. What the hell?
No, yeah,
Alright, okay.
So sulfur elemental, it's something that
Me like.
so
You
it
like.
has flash, so
It can, yeah, it's got flash and
yeah.
split second,
Yeah,
right?
so you can't
what-
Nigel can't react to it at all.
Yeah, split second. I mean, like, split second is irrelevant in this case, right? Like, that only affects counter spells and stuff like that, or
Well, I guess
maybe Nigel can.
maybe something to do with mother runes. But I don't
Uh,
think protection it can't protect you from debuffs.
no, it
But
can't.
maybe there is some tricky stuff you do in combat.
I don't know. Does
or
he
something
play
like
the force of
White Force?
of virtue? Force of virtue.
Yeah, force
That's
of
the one?
virtue. Maybe. So I'm excited to see how blown out Nigel gets by sulfur elemental here.
That is so, man. If he's playing force of virtue, I gotta go out there and shake his hand because that is so jank.
Yeah.
That is maximum jank.
Do you know why they're playing force of virtue now? Because of the Ren and 6 meta. Because
Right.
yeah,
They
so
like
you
poke everything.
yeah, so you play your Thalia, or no, Thalia's not a good example because you got to pay for that one extra.
Yeah.
But you play your X1, then they go down ticket, then you in response you cast your Force of Virtue,
Holy
then
crap.
untap and you deal with the Ren.
Are you kidding me?
That's the plan. That's why they play the.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was kidding, man. I was like,
No, really, that they actually played
oh my
it. They actually play
goodness.
because of the Ren and 6 meta. So Nigel is actually bringing in like a knife to a gunfight here because Death and Taxes is actually it's not even debatable. A lot of people are agreeing that it's actually really bad now because of Plague Engineer, Ren and 6.
Oh yeah, man. Plague
Yeah.
Engineer like just wipes out the entire board.
Like it's a creature spell. And imagine a scenario which I don't think is too far fetched where Nigel goes Mother into Thalia, then it just deals with it's a 2-for-1.
Both, yeah.
And it deals with two permanents on Nigel's board and any subsequent creatures he can't cast.
Mm-hmm. Well, Plague Engineer, I mean, like, would you really? What is he doing?
So he's exiling a card to
exiling
Chromox.
Exiling the.
So we're gonna see a turn Blood Moon or Trinisphere here, or maybe a Goblin War Boss.
I would imagine
all
you go Blood Moon. Yeah.
Really, I'd probably go Trinisphere.
If he's got a way to deal with the Aether Vial, then maybe. Oh no, he doesn't. And that's a conveniently placed land on the top.
This is a
Crater Maker.
This is a Goblin Crater Maker. So I believe
What?
believe this can take out the is it here?
Is Crater Maker.
So this list that we're looking at on the G top 8 does not have a Goblin Crater Maker.
Okay, we're gonna bring it up.
So I believe I think there's a Judge Call coming up. I think they're talking about something. No, I think they resolved it. So yeah, Goblin Crater Maker can deal with that Aether Vial as we can see it as you see now. So funny enough, do you know Goblin Crater Maker can deal with Emrakul? Destroy target colorless non-land permanent. Which he just used.
Wow. Oh wow, I did not realize that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Goblin Crater Maker is an interesting card, right? Like it wow, it deals with Emrakul.
It deals with Emrakul, yeah.
This one little goblin.
It deals with like
It's like the biggest
alien.
Yeah, this biggest alien bamf that you've ever seen.
Show and tell, Emrakul. Show and tell, Goblin Crater Maker.
Gotcha. Oh, you want to attack? Sorry, bro.
Okay. So you see a Mom and GT off on Nigel's side underneath the Blood Moon.
Yeah.
And a I believe Goblin It's a Goblin Rebel Master on Sebastian's side.
Mm. Yeah, that's one of the buy a box promo. Trinisphere here just to make sure Nigel can't be casting too many of his spells, but the Jite here
Yep, the
it might
GTA.
get out of hand very, very quickly.
Yep. So does Goblin Rebel Master have to attack? I believe all other goblins have to attack.
Yeah, no, but Goblin Rebel Master does not need to attack. So other goblins need to attack
So
if
maybe
able.
keeping the Goblin Master back was Nigel decides just to equip and not to attack here.
Right, so he can block. He can block, give it
Block. Oh, I
protection,
see.
and then it gets
Okay.
counters on the Jite.
Because Sebastian is forced to attack here, right?
Well, he's forced to attack
Because the Goblin
the
Master.
rest of his creatures, but
Yeah,
he
but
doesn't
not
have to.
the Master here. Yeah.
Hmm. And blocking, I mean, like blocking with the master gives him 2 counters.
Yeah. So he deals damage. He deals damage, and there's 1 damage mark on Goblin Rebel Master.
Mm.
So I believe what Nigel's gonna do is actually -1/-1 on the Goblin Rebel Master post combat to deal with it.
Yeah, so
Then
he gets 2 counters
yeah.
on Jite.
So the last counter is up to him. What he wants to do with that.
Well, he can just no, you take away 1 counter, it gets -1/-1.
Yeah, but then Mother Runes does 1 damage.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right. Okay, forgot about that. So the other one, I mean, like he could gain life or whatever, or you can
Yeah.
just leave it there, just for the kicks.
Yeah. So I believe this is post combat. Nigel hasn't decided what he wants to do with the 2 counters yet. Let me go fix the life app.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. So this looks like there's going to be a fiery confluence and destroy your artifact and then deal 4 damage to you. I thought you should have done that earlier. Destroy your artifact, deal 1 damage to each creature, and then deal 2 damage to you. I felt that should have been the play. Sebastian here, timing it slightly wrong. And he loses his Rebel Master with it. So what I thought Sebastian should have done was to fire off the Fiery Confluence before combat. Deal 1 damage to each creature, destroy target artifact, and deal 2 damage to you. Right?
Okay.
And then that way
That
he
would force the Mother to tap.
force the mother to tap, which means that he'll get in like incredible amounts of damage. He would have gotten in another 5 points of
Because
damage.
the Rebel Master deal gets +1/+0 for each other goblin attacking, I believe.
Yeah, each other
Then
goblin
that would be
attacking.
Goblin Rebel Master's initially a 2/2, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because there's I believe 3 tokens attacking at that point in time.
Yep.
So 5 + 3, that's 8 points of damage.
And unfortunately, he opts not to. He opts not to do that.
So
Is that a blood sun? No.
that's a blood sun. Or it might be Magus of the Moon. Yeah, it looks like a blood sun to me.
Wow. Okay. Blood sun is an interesting addition.
I think it's hyphen.
Is it hyphen?
Nope.
No, it's just 1 word. So enters the battlefield, 3 mana, same casting cost as maybe it's 1 word.
I tried 1 word.
Oh, yeah. So enters,
So all lands lose ability except for mana abilities,
which means that the
which is not so relevant with a Blood Moon already in play.
it's not so relevant with Blood Moon in play, but it does enable Sebastian to play City of Traders and then something else.
But
And
Blood Moon
also
already does that.
Yeah, that's true. But Blood Moon shuts down your City of Traders to like 1 mana.
Ah, yes.
So Blood Sun is actually slightly better.
So question, when you have both in play, does City Trader still produce 1 mana?
Nah, yes,
Okay.
of course.
So I think Sebastian there's no problem emptying his hand here. He just probably wants to maybe just empty his hand if you draw an Ensnaring Bridge. Just empty it.
If he draws the Ensnaring Bridge. First he needs to draw the Ensnaring Bridge.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like he's getting there anytime
So I believe
soon.
Naito cast a prelate on 4 here to stop any Chandras coming down.
Yeah. Oh. Foil Blood Moon, which means that all non-basic lands are mountains. That's exactly the same thing
Yeah,
as a
and-
non-foil, dude.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so where are you going? Where are you going with this? Like you just said the text on Blood Moon.
Yeah. times two, right? They're like mountains, a mountain and a half.
But they still produce one red.
Yeah, they still produce one red. All right,
So
flick.
what Sebastian's doing here is just hoping the top deck a just a big threat. But with prelate on 4 here, it's gonna be quite hard.
Mm-hmm. Does he have? Do they run?
So sorry. So let me kind of come in here. So interesting play by Nigel. So he casts Flicker Wisp, exiling the Trinisphere, and that gives Nigel a window to cast the Pitting Needle. Not that he had another 3 mana to cast a Pitting Needle, anyways.
Yeah.
But it's good. So maybe he can cast another 2-drop in hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but what does Pitting Needle here name?
Because he already has 4 to.
He already has
Chandras.
prelate and 4, right? And
But I
he's
believe
got like 2 Mother of Runes.
The
to
new
protect
Chandra
the-
is how much mana cost on
Oh,
that?
that's 6.
That's 6. So maybe he's gonna because Khan, the Great Creator, is already 4. The new
Right.
Chandra, I believe that it is 6 mana.
Yeah, the awakened.
Awaken Inferno or Inferno Awaken, something like that.
Yep.
So maybe he's gonna tag
That's
down
on
that.
6. That's
Yeah.
on 6.
So I think you just tag down that card.
Just in case, right? I mean, not all the decks. The deck list that we looked up does not have Awakened Inferno, Dragon Stompy. Oh, okay. So some lists have Awakened Inferno.
Yeah.
Great
So
card. I like
yeah.
it a lot.
So you cast it against Miracles, and like, what are they gonna do? Like, just
yeah,
like,
just keep.
I guess they can attack into it with the Monastery Mentors or the Snapcaster Mages.
Yep. Through a ensnaring bridge. I don't think so.
Yeah.
It's tough. All right. Sebastian here just needs to deal 6 more points of damage to Nigel, but
So
I don't think that's even possible.
We
at
see
this
here
point.
that we have the hardcast Simeon Spirit Guide, which is actually quite a normal play from the Sebastian Lee's mono red Stompy side.
Mhm.
Usually when they have nothing to do, they just cast the cards in hand.
Yeah.
And this deck is actually like, they hope to draw off the top quite well.
Not a lot of draw. I mean, like obviously not a lot of
Yeah.
draw spells from this deck. Is that a Rebel Master? Yes, that is. But a Rebel Master here,
I see a Rebel Master, Awaken Inferno, and another card.
is there a Weekend Inferno? No, that's
Looks like some type of Planeswalker.
yeah. No, Awakened Inferno is her left hand
Okay.
that is like lifted up. That's her right hand lifted up.
So interesting that Sebastian does not cast anything here.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have mana to cast a Awakened Inferno anyway. And I don't think he wants to cast a Rebel Master because like that just means that he's just running his tokens into
Mother
Nigel
Runes.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So here you
And
see,
now Atalia.
so
oh,
a play ago that Nigel did was he actually more or less just wastelanded Sebastian with that exiling of Chromax underneath the Leon and Religorda. Because when Chromax comes back down, it doesn't see any card exiled with it and can't produce any mana.
it enters the battlefield for imprint.
Oh, there's a trigger, right?
Yeah,
It
it's a
can- It can
trigger.
exile a new card.
Yeah, so let's bring up like Chromox.
Oh.
I mean for everyone, not just for you, Nat.
Yeah. So there is a trigger.
Yeah,
that,
there's a trigger,
that Sebastian
so-
can exile a new card under.
Yep. So when it enters the battlefield, you may exile a non-artifact, non-land card from your hand. So Sebastian can choose. He can choose to exile maybe a Simeon Spirit Guide, perhaps, but he doesn't have that in hand.
So here we see attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. 2 Thalia has first strike. So here we see is so here's two first strike is gonna probably go to the Simeon Spirit Guide. Then
Yeah, but if he prorates this, then
I pro red then
no.
first strike before first strike damage. Okay, never mind.
Wow, gets the Thalia off the board. Nigel chooses not to protect the Thalia. I suppose that makes sense, right? You want to protect the prelate. You want to protect your damage dealer, which is the Flicker Wisp. Eventually, those are the things that will win you the game. Sebastian here not at a very high life total.
I believe I'll go and fix the life counter, but I believe
It's okay.
Nigel has his game pretty wrapped up here.
Yeah. Sebastian is being placed really under Nigel's thumb, and Here we come, Stoneforge Mystic to finish up the game. Is there a GT? No, GT we saw earlier. Is there a Battle Skull that I see or sword?
Well, we're gonna see a lot more battle skulls in modern.
Yeah.
No, a lot more battle skulls to go around.
I don't think it's as good as we think it is.
Oh, it's okay. Like it's not broken like people said. Like
Yeah, it's like, whoa, Stoneblade was the thing. Stoneblade was a thing, and it was really very good.
yeah,
But
it's all relative to like how powerful the decks were at that time. But now like
now
Hogan-
everything's like gone insane. Like you
Yeah.
have fatal pushes, or you have fatal pushes, you have abrades, you have a lot of tools to deal with the.
So I believe this is maybe he's swinging in everything here.
right.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points.
Still not enough. Sebastian here is on 9. All he has to do is just block the.
So this is he blocked 2 points of damage. That's 6.
So it goes down to 3,
Then pass the turn.
and
So did you see what he fetched up with the Stoneforge?
he fetched up nothing actually. I
Okay.
think there's only GT in his deck.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a GTA.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yep. Quite a decisive win for Nigel there.
Yeah, I mean like it was going to be difficult for Sebastian. It was going to be difficult for Sebastian if he didn't have the what do you call it, the ensnaring bridge,
Yeah.
right?
Once you lock down the CMC4 from casting from Sebastian's side, and you can't deal with the Sanctum Prelate,
Then it's going to be
then
tough.
it's pretty
Yeah.
hard for you.
Yep.
And especially with the I think
With the double mother of rooms, like you're
Yeah.
never getting rid of the Sanctum Prelate. Full
and
stop.
the putting needle on Chandra Torch of Defiance, so you can't wipe the whole board with the -3. I think it's pretty lights out from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Good job. Congrats, Nigel. Is moving on to round 2 with a victory. And we are going to go for a short break and be back in about 20 minutes time, so don't go away. Remember, this is your monthly Legacy tournament, but this isn't our only tournament. Every Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Singapore time, twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games. We have our weekly modern tournaments, as well as our monthlies, usually also on Sundays. And next month, of course, we'll be back with another Legacy month. I believe after this will be you and Ben. Will it be you and Ben or me and Ben? We'll decide.
We'll see if Ben is free.
Yeah.
See how free Ben is.
Yeah.
Look, it might just be me and you again.
Oh no.
I guess we'll see. I'm having fun.
I'm having fun. I don't know. All right. Remember, watch all the replays youtube.com/Grey Ogre Games and follow us on our social media feeds, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And we'll see you guys in a bit.
Yep. See you guys for round 2. Bye bye.